Hi, everybody. My name is Gudrun from GE Designs, and welcome to my Happy Friday show. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. It's an extremely happy Friday for me because something that I have been waiting for, I have been anticipating for months now, and you have also been waiting for is finally here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stripology, Mixology 2 is in the house. Baby number 22. If I don't count my like real human babies. Book number 22. I'm so proud, so happy. I just been smiling all day. So I'm really happy with how it looks. I've been signing signatures, signing the books all day. And so it's time for a little break. So, of course, we have to kick off every show, every Friday show with a cocktail. And it's Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Okay, so what happens on Friday the 13th? Weird things, right? In history, in movies. So I thought, okay, let's do a weird cocktail. Not that weird, but actually, this one happened kind of by accident. You know, sometimes when you just don't have the things that you normally put in a recipe or, I mean, in a quilt too, and you just, oh, let me just use this because I have this, and let me just use that because I have that. And then you end up with something surprising. Sometimes surprisingly great, sometimes surprisingly not so much. So, but in this case, this happened last weekend, I believe, and I wanted to make one of my signature cocktails that we kind of make. We're, to have a nice little evening. And I didn't have two of the things that I normally put in it. We're out. Imagine that. My bar is not stocked, right? So I decided, okay, let me just put a little vodka, a little Palma liqueur to swap out the kinky. And then I thought, well, what about a little ginger? I wonder to mix ginger with pomegranate liqueur, and surprisingly everything was really good. So this is my Friday the 13th. As you can see, it's good. It's almost gone. Yes, this is the kind of day this was. This drink it's very easy to drink. So there's vodka in there. There's Palma liqueur, which is pomegranate liqueur, very good. So it's very tart. And then I put an ounce of pineapple juice, ginger beer, and sparkling water. Very simple. It's usually what I have all the time, some staples, and surprisingly good. Pomegranate and ginger. Works very well with a splash of pineapple juice. You wouldn't think it, but it's good. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. So it's a weird one, but it's a good weird. Good weird, for sure. Anyway, so we're definitely celebrating today. Lots. We got some orders out today, but I want you to just please be patient because we have a lot of pre-orders. It's going to take a couple of days to get everything out. We are going to work hard. I am going to go into the office this weekend and keep signing so that we can try and get everything out. I'm hoping by Tipsy Tuesday that we have all the pre-orders for the books on their way, so you will get them next week. I'm so excited for you to get it in hand so that you can kind of, you can just stroke it, you can read it, take it to bed, read it, through, and just love it. So that's our goal. This last week was a busy one, of course. We were anticipating this. Great to see how many of you are here. Now, if you're new to the Happy Friday show, this is our kind of laid back show. We have our Tipsy Tuesdays on Tuesdays, and then our Happy Friday show is just our laid-back show. But if you're new here, make sure you say hi. Where are you tuning in from? Now we're live both on the GE Designs page on Facebook and then also on YouTube every time. To make sure you don't miss a show, I saw some people posting, where is it? Where is it? Make sure that you go to, if you're on Facebook, go to the GE Designs page, which is just facebook.com/GE Quilt Designs. And make sure you follow that page. And if you want to not miss a show, make sure you sign up for notification. You can alter them to be notified about every post or something. I think by default, with both groups and pages on Facebook, Facebook puts it as like, highlights. So you only get notified about highlights. But if you sign up for notifications and you want to follow every post, then you will never miss us. On YouTube, of course, all you got to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com. Then you do a slash and a C and a slash GE Designs. That's it. And if you're already watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because then you will never miss a show. Whether you're watching with us live, or you can always find us after the fact. Best way to find us after the fact is going to my website, gequiltdesigns.com. Oh, hearts and thumbs up. Yes, always. Hearts. Especially hearts. Hearts. Go to my website to find all the Tipsy Tuesday episodes, all the Happy Friday. There's easy links under the video tab on my website. Anyway, so it was a fun week. We had Tipsy Tuesday, of course, last Tuesday. It was it was an early one. We had it at 5 o'clock our time, which is Central Time. So a little bit different. It was fun to see. Actually, we had a lot of international viewers, live viewers, which is kind of rare because Tipsy is a little bit late for their time zones. So that was extra fun. And then, of course, I had to finish up really quickly and dive right into a guild lecture right following. And it was so happened to be my local guild here. So they were all just a few miles away, and it was really interesting and fun. Oh, this is my auntie still in Spain. Hi. How are you doing? She's been quilting. Good job. Good job. I wish I could come and get a little bit of that sunshine. Lots of folks tuning in. I love it. I love it. Keep saying hi from wherever you are. It's so fun to unify us wherever we are. Anyway, so I just wanted to mention, I'm not obviously traveling and doing any guild meetings or workshops, but I am doing the Zoom lectures. So guilds are now booking me, and this is a special time because normally when I was booked by a guild, they had to wait 2 years for me to come because that's how my calendar was. These days, they are booking, and we are doing a lecture within days sometimes. So if we have a spot in our calendar, we can add you in. So if you belong to a guild that is doing virtual meetings and doing virtual Zoom lectures, keep it in mind, send me an email, and all the information is also on my website. The pricing of the Zoom lectures, and of course they are just as great as our videos because we've got all the setup. So it was really fun this week to connect with the locals. Anyways, we also started at the warehouse local pickup. We did our first day, so that went great. So that we're happy to be moving forward with that. And of course, taking all precautions with the masking and everything. So social distancing, and we can of course bring it to your car. So that's great for those of you that are local. I know most of you are not. So unfortunately, maybe someday, one day when, the world gets back to being okay with everybody traveling. And it will happen. But for now, we're good right here. Last Tuesday, I also talked about the next steps for our stripping on the side. And for the most part, I finished up my instruction. So now it's kind of on you wherever you are. And I'm excited to see what happens with your scraps. I know it's not going to happen right away. It's going to take weeks, months, whatever, as it should. If you're doing it, really, truly doing it on the side. Doing it on the side. That was bad. Stripping on the side. Maybe just as bad. But anyways, I really look forward to seeing what you come up with and what happens to your scraps. Some beautiful things can happen. And I am excited to maybe finish up my little things. Over the weekend, I'm excited. I think I'm going to get some sewing time, right? I'm going to get some sewing time. In between signing books. I am going to get some sewing time. I want to get my stripping on the side projects together and get them quilted, and so I can start using them as the holidays get closer. And speaking of being able to get some private and get some sewing time, private time and sewing time, we have done a little bit of getting our house back. As most of you know, we operated out of our home until a little bit over a month and a half ago, when we moved into the new headquarters of GE Designs. And so, of course, this house left some empty rooms, which we were like, took a couple of weeks to really figure out, what do we want to do with these rooms? So last weekend, we did some work, and I turned the office where we, dealt with all the customer service emails and printed the shipping labels and all of that stuff. We did that. I turned that into a yoga room. Yeah, so I have a yoga mat in there. I have a little table with a candle and all that nice stuff. Very good vibes. Big window so I can do my yoga in the morning and watch the sun come up. Beautiful thing. Now let's just hope I am consistent with it. So far, so good.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
Beautiful thing. And now he just needs a yoga mat to put in there, and then I'll might let him in there
Yes,
to do yoga with me.
I do yoga too. Yes.
He teaches yoga, by the way.
That's right.
Yes. Very surprising. Maybe people might not know that. And then the room where we had all the inventory and did all the shipping out of, he has turned that into his room. And now he took everything out of the garage and turned it into kind of a storage, a little shop area when you need to fix something, right? Are you really going to fix something?
um, it's more
That's what I'm most excited to figure out, if he's ever going to fix anything.
I fix everything.
Okay. I'm excited to see it. I mean, he does. He's very good if I order furniture and he puts it together. So that would be the room that the furniture gets put together.
I hate Nokia.
You hate what?
What's the name of that? IKEA.
IKEA.
Yeah, I can't stand them folks.
No, I have made a vow I will not order IKEA unless I need more cabinets for my sewing room, because those Billy bookcases are the best. So there may be a little bit of IKEA, but mostly not. Anyways, but I looked into that room and he has turned half of it into his shoe closet as well. Yes, he has way more pairs of shoes than I do. Way more.
Well, when they get dirty, you gotta get new ones.
See what I'm talking about? Well, we got a washing machine. You can wash them.
I do wash them.
I know you do wash them.
Yeah.
You sometimes wash mine when you don't like the way they look.
You let yours get so dirty, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
So sorry.
But it's all sneakers. It's sneaker love. I don't know if you have sneaker lovers in your house, but we've got lots of them.
Can you cover mine with some quilt fabric?
You want a quilt pattern on your shoes?
Yeah.
Well, you remember when I ordered these plaid running shoes and you didn't like them? I liked them because they were plaid, diagonal plaid.
I have to pick the fabric.
You have to pick the fabric. Okay. Okay, that's where we are. So anyways, we have 2 new rooms in our house with different plans for it, with different purposes, and we're excited about it. I'm excited about it. And then we had a room in the basement, our storage room in the basement, where we cut all the fabric, of course, and stored it. That is now empty, and that is turning into, should we call it a gym? Workout room?
Yeah. That's for the bike and the rowing machine.
Yeah, we got a rowing machine and a bike, and so hopefully at some point we're gonna try and get in shape. At some point, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, namaste to that. Okay, we're just wishful thinking. That's part of it. That's part of it. Anyway, so I have also been prepping. My mind never stops. So I know the holidays are drawing closer, and so I'm kind of, I love to make little projects during this time. That's just me. Little things that I can just make and finish fast. Great for, little gifts, for all your little, for your friends, for hostess gifts. Well, we're not going to be going to any gatherings, but doesn't mean you can't send your neighbor or your mailman or little cute something. So I have decided that I'm going to do the weeks coming up to the holidays, to Christmas. I'm going to do every Tipsy Tuesday just a tutorial on a quick little fun project. So I'm finalizing all that, and I'm going to start playing with it this weekend, and I'm excited. So this will start when, the week before Advent starts. So if you don't know what that is, so it's Icelandic, well, not just Icelandic. I know it's all over. It's a Christian tradition to have an Advent wreath with your 4 Advent candles, right? So that's very much done all over Iceland, and I know a lot of places in Europe as well, and some in America as well. So every Sunday, so the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas, you light a candle. And so that's the first Advent candle. So I thought, how perfect would it be to do the Tuesday before that first Sunday of Advent that we would have a project. So I won't give you a project like a day before Christmas because I know that's not really fun and that's not really fair. So we'll do 4 little projects. What do you think of that? Some little fun little things. Of course, no, not a mandatory have to do it, but these will be really, really quick. So I'm talking like, grab some fabric and get her done in an hour or two, right? So it'll be fun. Okay, so I have a question right away. Okay, what you want to put this one up? What is the name of the gray fabric in the Santa hat placemats? I'm getting excited for the November 20th pattern release. Yes, we are a week away from the November project to be released, and so I have one over here. Oops. Right here. So this is our November project. So the Santa hat placemats. And the gray fabric is a grunge. It is called medium gray. It's from a stiletto line. It is grunge medium gray. I don't remember the exact color number, but we did have it in stock in 1 yards. It is back ordered from Moda, but they are getting a huge shipment of grunge, I believe, by the end of the month. So hopefully we'll have that by December back in stock. So we have it in our had it in our 1 yards. I'm not sure that we have any in stock at the moment, but we cleared them out for all the kits for this project. So that was sorry, not sorry. So that is coming just a week from today. So excited about that. And I thought also, since we now have our shows both out of the GE Designs Facebook page and also on YouTube on Fridays. So those of you that are not on Facebook would maybe like to see all of the inspiration that happens in Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook, my group on Facebook, where everybody is so generous to share. Why are you laughing? I said something else? Did I say that? I didn't mean to say anything like that. I'm sorry. No, so the inspiration that happens in my group, lots of great quilts being shared. So I thought everybody should be part of that. So I went in there and found some great quilts that have been shared in the past few days. And of course, this is not extensive. It is not every quilt that's been shared. I just thought I'd pull some up that are great. And sorry if I missed anybody, but I think this would be a really cool thing to do every Friday. So almost every Friday if we have room. So let's check out some of these quilts. All right. We'll start it off with this one. Okay. So this is Arlene's Locust quilt. So Locust is a pattern from my Stripology Squared book. And this is so cool because she used a single background. I haven't seen that many times, a single background. But really fun with all those cave fabrics, so bright. Next one is Barbara. I believe her daughters or granddaughters made this quilt, and this was a quilt of valor. So this is from the Mixology book. This is Camilla, and what a beautiful, beautiful tribute. I believe that was given to their pastor at their church. I don't want to get the story wrong, but it was a quilt of valor, so they presented it to him. Beautiful job, girls. And then we have Carlotta's Venus quilt. Really great job. She used a single background for Venus, so that's a great way to see how it looks with that. Then we have Sherald's Crooked Patch is coming up next. And Crooked Patch is also in my Stripology Mixology book. Done with 2.5-inch strips and a really fun one to sew. Then we have Connie's Taylor, extra large Taylor quilt with Christmas fabric. How festive is that bed? Pretty awesome. Great job. I recognize some of those fabrics. Yes, I love Christmas fabric, so they kind of get collected. And then this one is Debbie's Strippy Forest. Lots of Strippy Forest popping up, of course, with the holidays approaching. Great job on this one. Really love just the gray and the red trees. So cool. Then we have a Hope quilt, and this is Diane's Hope quilt. Again, a controlled colorway because I believe she was gifting this to her kids and these were her school colors or something. Then we have a Stella quilt by Elaine. And I love this because, you know, even though some patterns tell you to use lights and darks, like I talked about in the matchmaking series, sometimes when I say lights and darks, you can break that rule and just create the pattern by using contrast, which she did right there. So that's really cool. Even though I say lights, doesn't necessarily have to be that background light or white fabric. Then we have another Venus by Gail. Blues. How cool is that? Just blues and lights. Very nice. And of course, this Venus has such variation in layouts, and this layout is the one you choose if you don't feel like matching seams. This is the layout you choose. Then we have Jane's Lucy. I love this. It's so wild and fun and beautiful with that black background. So just a great job. Really love that. Good job. Then we have a Strip to Shore, a really peaceful. This just wants me to go to the beach, I feel like. This is so spring-like, and spring is ways away here in Minnesota, but so it's just lovely to look at. And then we have Julie's Harmony Quilt, and of course she is from Minnesota, and we have that state in the middle, so a great version of the Harmony Quilt. Just love that. And then we have Karen's Marina. Just awesome. Really looks great on that bed. And I love that pillow. I think I have to see if I can get one. Then we have, this is an Elvira. I love to see different versions. So this one, she used a same fabric for that little strip in the middle. And love some of those animal prints. So a very just kind of monochromatic neutrals used for everything else. And then we have a Nina quilt by Leonie. Obviously, I think it looks like batiks, but really beautiful. I love the texture of those fabrics and how they look together. So different from mine. So I like to see that when somebody does something totally different. Next one up is Linda's Rocky Road. I believe she used the Chill fabric line mostly. So that's beautiful. Just those lavenders and blues and light grays. Very cool. We have another Stella that's very different from the other one, which is why I chose it. So this one is done just red, white, and blue. And of course, the white is constant, so it really gives a lot of contrast. Then we have Algorithm by Nancy. And this is always fun. This is one of my favorite patterns to look at, to make, because they just look so different. And you can make it as wild as you want, but love this one. It's kind of more of a control colorway. Then we have a Kira that is done by Nicole. Love this too. I just am in love with that plum color. Or violet or whatever you would call it, especially with that avocado green. It's very cool. I might have to put that on my list. Avocado green and plum. And then we have Sandal's Dreamweaver quilt. So this one is really cool to do when you just choose two colors for your strip. So that one was obviously purple and orange. And then on that dark gray background, very fun and cool and different. And that's where you can really explore fun, different colorways. We have another Strippy Forest by Sandra. And I believe all the trees are green, different greens. And so this one could really go like year round because it's not holiday. It's I always wanted one that I could just have year round. So that's a perfect choice. And then we have another Lucy done with a light background and lots of purple cape fabrics. I love this too. It's really great to use scrappy fabrics and then just really sharpen it with a light background like that. Then we have a Nova quilt by Teresa. Great colorway, just a mix of those blues and greens, so kind of very tropical looking and calming, I feel like. And last but not least, we have a Lopa Pesa quilt by Valerie. And one of her photos, she actually showed an actual wool sweater, Icelandic wool sweater, from kind of similar colors or same colors. So that was really fun and awesome to see. So that was the inspiration for her. So love that. So I hope you like kind of maybe sometimes to do a little, if I do a little quilt show, you like it? Lots of hearts and thumbs up. I'm hoping. That's awesome. So do we have any more questions popping up? Loving the quilts? That's great. And so I saw some questions if you're ordering your book now, if you would still get it signed. And yes, for a little while, if you get your order in by next week, I will still sign them, even though it's not technically a pre-order anymore. But I will sign it. So definitely. Now, before I show you what we got new in the store this week, should we do a live winner? Do you have that ready, Mr. Honey Producer? Yeah. Oh, he does. Maybe I should just have a sip of a cocktail. Oh, there she is, Kathy Fuller. Kathy, congrats. You are our winner. You have won a $25 gift card to the GE Design Store. We will try and get a hold of you. If you see this, send me an email or just to help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will get that gift card out to you as soon as possible so you can go shopping. So congrats, Kathy. We had a few things come in this week. One product that you have all been asking if it was coming back, one of the bundles, and it's called Sea Botanica by Figo Fabrics. It's back. So we have another round of it, and this is all ocean themed fabric. So let me just quick show you. There was the original bundle was just a slightly different. They were out of one or two SKUs, but I was able to replace them with others, so it's very similar. So what I love is that we have these darkest fabrics in the blacks, and then the coordinates kind of coordinate with all of the colors in the corals here. We have the shells in the green, and I love that each color has a value difference. So we have the lightest green, the medium, and the dark green. And this is just a gorgeous print with the seahorses and all of that beautiful coral reef stuff. This is the reef, and then we have the pinks. So this is our Sea Botanica, and it's, like I said, we just got it in restock. So if you did sign up for notifications when this came back in stock, you should have gotten one when that came back in stock. So this is available, and those of you who have been asking for that. We have another new bundle, and it's actually a smaller bundle than most because there's only 9 pieces. So this line is called Avignon, and it is by Blank, and I want to show you. Like, if there's one thing I really love is poppies on flower. So there's these really kind of French style big poppies, very rich colors. So this kind of an orangey red, browns, and turquoise. So a smaller scale poppy print. And then we have beautiful brown one that's in the brown too. Really nice chocolate brown. And then we have beautiful paisleys in the light and the brown. And we have a medium floral, and then 2 textures in the red and the turquoise. And then, of course, an amazing diagonal stripe with all the colors that just works really well. So a 9-piece bundle, nicely priced, and I just love the difference in scale. All harmonizes very well. You could add to it if it's not enough fabric, so you could add some browns, you can add some more turquoise into here, and just have a really great quilt. So this is Avignon. And then we have a new addition to our basics. I added a basics line that is in stock now, and as you know, some of our basics lines are, which is in our 1 yards, they are available as a fat quarter bundle. So this is Deco Stitch by Art Gallery Fabric, and we have 12 colors. So let me just show you. This is the fat quarter bundle, and the fat quarter bundle comes with that list with the numbers, so you can always have that fat quarter bundle act as your little color card. So lots of great neutrals, and really great colors. I just love these colors because they're so rich and yet so earthy and just different. And so this is the fat quarter bundle that we have with 12 fat quarters. And then we have them, of course, in 1 yards too. All the same colors. And we will be always restocking these because they are just beautiful fabrics. And they are the feel of these. If you've never sewn with art gallery fabrics, they are just awesome to sew with. Beautiful feel, easy, just gorgeous fabrics. I love their prints. And now we have these. So this is along with floral elements and then nature elements. So we have 3 different art gallery basic lines, and they are all available as fat quarters and then as 1 yards. And then some of them have now added as 3 yards as well. So some of the most popular ones are available as 3 yards too. So just really great colors. And like, again, if something runs out, this is stuff that we can keep restocking. So you can always count on, if you want to use any of these for a bigger quilt and you need more, we will always get more. As long as the line, they keep printing it, which most of these basics, they will keep printing them while there is demand. So that's a beautiful thing. So those are the new things that we have this week. And I have to tell you one thing. Normally, I don't like to tell you what's coming until it's for sure there. But this particular item has been one of those that everybody has been asking about. It created quite the mania last time we had it in stock for a few minutes. And so I want to tell you that arriving next week is more sheep flannel. We have yards and yards and hundreds of yards of sheep flannel coming. So we will have them in the 3-yard packs and the 1-yard packs. And so it's still up on the website saying sold out. So if you want to make sure you get one, make sure you sign up for a notification. You'll get an email once we load it back in the store. But I'm hoping by, if not by Tuesday's show, by the end of the week, we'll have it. Excuse me. Okay. Diane is asking, when will the ebook version be made available? So we wanted to make sure that we shipped the books out. So now that we have shipped some out this week, the ebook will become available on Monday. So as maybe the luckiest people will get their book on Monday, the ebook will be available Monday morning in your account. So if you order the ebook, full book will be in your account Monday morning. Okay, could you, with your Honey Producer, put an invite button on your page? I have some friends who might like to see all of your videos and information. It would be easier for us to send the information out that way. I don't believe that business pages have an invite button. Only groups do. So Gudrun's Quilt Crew, you can add anybody to the group. But I don't think there's an invite button for business pages for you to do. But you can, of course, share it and, you know, invite your friends to like it. So how you can do that is always just tag them and say, I think you would enjoy this. And you can like do that in our video too. So in the comment on this video on Facebook, you can type your friend's name so they get tagged and then say, I think you would enjoy this, like this page. All right. I joined late, so forgive me if you already told us, but when will the Mixology books come out? They are out. And we started shipping today. We will keep shipping Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully get them all out by Tuesday, all the pre-orders. So we're working on it. There's a lot, and I have to sign everyone. So I can't just get them all done in a day, unfortunately. Right behind you, is that quilt made with a color and neutral quotations? Yes. So in the corner is Trixie. Should I go this way? This is Trixie. And she's made with the quotation, yes. I used the colored ones, one for the big triangles, and then the strips are made from some of the neutrals, some of the light ones in the neutral bundle. And I actually didn't use it for the main, for that black print, but you definitely could. I just didn't have enough of it. So you could definitely use that, and that could definitely be scrappy. All right, if we already signed up to be notified a while ago, should we sign up again? No, you don't need to. If you're waiting for the sheep fabric, you don't need to sign up again. We will keep all the information. So once it's back in stock, the notification goes out to everybody. Are you getting more flannel packs? We are getting we got more flannel that we loaded into the store, I know, on Tuesday, and I saw some of them were selling really fast, so I already have another order in for the fat quarter packs for the woolies, and I'm still waiting on word if I will get more of the farmhouse flannels like we used to have the bundle. But we have I believe we still have some of the Nomis fabrics. And I've got like 2 more blocks to finish my quilt on that. So that's going to be finished this weekend. And I get to show you my little Teen Spirit Nomis flannel quilt. When you make a flannel quilt like the gnome quilt, do you back it with flannel? I usually do, yes. You don't have to, but I just usually do. Either flannel. I have put Minky on a flannel quilt too. It gets very thick and heavy, but sometimes that's what you want with a cozy little flannel quilt. I didn't talk about the other quilts. No. So we have JoJo right here, of course, from the new book, and JoJo's hanging right behind me. And then on the shelf is Take It Easy Runner. I used a Chill charm pack from the Chill fabric line by Moda for this one. I really love those colors, kind of wintry, so not quite Christmas, so I can have it out. Do you have navy in the basic fabrics? We both have a stash builder bundle called In the Navy with 12 different navy fabrics, and then we have quite a bit of navies in the 1 yards, all from all different fabric lines. Lots of navy. All right. Can we wait to order the book with the sheep and still get the book signed? Possibly. Maybe we'll sign throughout the week. You know what you can always do? Ask when you do an order, there's a little box that you can add your notes or comments or whatever. Write it in there. Please have Gudrun sign it. So then they will hunt me down and make me sign it before they ship it. So, okay, we have another question from Kathy. We didn't put that up? Okay. This one. What is the lightweight poly batting you like to use? So for my Quilt As You Go, I like the Bosal light fusible, single-sided fusible for my small projects and everything like that. For bigger quilts, I use either the Bosal or Quilter's Dream light poly batting. That's my favorite. Okay. Any other questions? Or are we good to go and let everybody enjoy the rest of their weekend? Do I have to sign more books today?
No.
I'm good for the day. How many pre-orders of the book? Well, they keep trickling in, so I don't have a number, but they were in the thousands. So thank you all so much for everything. And it's really awesome to get that support and excitement as I have always excited about my new books, but this is really awesome. So again, that is it for us today. We have, of course, a Tipsy Tuesday show next week. It's going to be at the regular time, 7 p.m. Central. And we're both live on Facebook and YouTube. And we will be there it's going to be November 17th. And then, of course, the following Friday will be 3 p.m., which is November 20th. And that's the day, that morning, you will get your Santa hat placemats if you are part of the Fast and Furious Club. So excited for you to get that, and I'm excited to see your creations. So keep sharing them and keep sewing. I'm going to get some sewing done this weekend. Super excited about that. That's it for us, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Cheers.